We have a huge NHL trade to discuss. Josh Manson, formerly of the Ducks, is on his way to Colorado. We'll discuss this deal and what it means for the Avs moving forward coming up next. So welcome back to another video here at Top Shelf Hockey. As I mentioned, we have some pretty significant breaking news from the NHL. We have a very significant trade. We're now officially 1 week away from the NHL Trade Deadline, and it looks as though the Avalanche don't want to waste any more time in getting the ball rolling here for their deadline acquisitions. The Avalanche have acquired right-shot defenseman Josh Manson from the Anaheim Ducks in exchange for a really solid prospect defenseman, Drew Helleson, who was a second-round pick in 2019, playing his third season at Boston College, very likely going to sign and join the NHL here, more than likely at the end of the season. If not, he could play one more year, but it's believed he is going to turn pro here once the season at BC is complete, along with a 2023 second-round pick, plus the Ducks are retaining 50% of Josh Manson's cap hit. So the Avalanche are getting Manson here for really a steal of a deal here, considering what they've given up. They did give up some value and a pick and a good prospect, but this is really a pretty sweet deal for Colorado, in my opinion. Now, Manson's been a name that's been in the rumor mill for some time. He did have a modified no trade. The Maple Leafs, for example, were on that team of list of teams that he could block a trade to, because the Leafs reportedly have had interest in this player for the last couple of years, and there were a few other teams that have been interested as well ever since the last 24 to 48 hours when we started getting news out of the Avalanche organization that Samuel Girard and Gabriel Landeskog were both going to be out longer term. It kind of freed up some LTIR room for the team to really go all in with some big additions. I know in the 32 Thoughts podcast today, Elliotte Friedman was talking about the fact that he wonders if Landeskog's been dealing with this knee injury for some time, and that maybe the team wanted to kind of wait and plan things out the way that they did here. They want to get the team in a situation where they're in a real solid position standing wise, so that they know the playoffs are guaranteed. They know they're very likely to finish not only in a playoff spot, but very high in the standings, so they have themselves a real good spot for the playoffs. Then Landeskog could have his surgery, but with enough time to be back for playoffs. Like, you wouldn't think Landeskog would make this decision if it wasn't going to be a pretty well sure thing that he was going to be back and be able to play. Like, they're very smart there in the Avs organization. You have to wonder if this was kind of planned out here. Now, with Manson making what he makes, with Landeskog, what they can put on the LTIR for him, they still have some room here. Like, you have to wonder if they're going to go out and get a forward as well. Now, I know Drew Helleson was a prospect that was also mentioned in rumors around Claude Giroux being another name that they've been targeting. No guarantees, of course, that happens. Giroux is going to be playing in his 1,000th NHL game with the Flyers on Thursday. No deal is likely going to happen with him until after that. It's probably going to come right down to the wire. The Avalanche are one of the teams that have been rumored to be heavily interested as well. They might pivot and go in a different direction, but there is a lot of belief here between Merrick and Friedman and others that between the Girard and Landeskog contracts, they're going to try to max this thing out here and add as much as they can. Like, look at that blue line now in Colorado. They're already really good. And then you throw in a right shot defenseman with big size, 6'3", 6'4", 220 pounds. Josh Manson can play physical, can move the puck, give you a little bit of offense, not a ton, but still, like, he's a real solid D back there. He should be a real good addition to this already deep blue line. Of course, Girard is going to be out for some time, so of course that'll kind of free up some space on the roster and need for the short term as well. What else are they going to do? This is a really good addition for Colorado, and they still have plenty of prospects to look at as well. Whether I know, like, obviously Helleson couldn't go to the Flyers in a Giroux trade, but I know they still have Barron, they still have Olofsson, they still have Ranta. Like, they have some good, interesting young pieces there, and there could be something that comes off the roster as well going the other way. So I don't think the Avalanche are done. Joe Sakic and company, I think, are really going to be going for it here. I know as of last night, they were number one in the standings in the NHL, and they feel like this could be their year, and we'll see what they do. I mean, I think they're going to be making some big swings here. This is only the first of at least a couple more. There's likely going to be at least one more deal, I think, for the Avs. So let me know your thoughts on this trade and what else they might do down in the comments. We'll discuss further. If you're new to this channel, make sure you subscribe and stick around. We will be back with another news-based video here sometime in the next couple couple of hours as well to kind of recap all of the rest of the day's news and rumors from around the league. Thank you for watching, and I'll catch you next time.